The new channel. The new channel. Hashtag TNC Now.
The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following shows are those of the host, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to the new channel. Our passion transforms a community that sees all things new. I am Coach Ellen Perez and I'm streaming live from Mandaluyong City. Good afternoon. Welcome to Women at Work on the new channel. Good afternoon, and today is Monday, another Monday motivational show for everyone. And today is October 17, 2022. And this is your host, Coach Ellen Perez. Kamusta po tayong lahat? And it's another brand new week, brand new hope, and a great opportunity for all of us to excel in whatever we're doing. Kamusta po tayong lahat? And once again, welcome to Women at Work. Ang galing mo. Panalo ka. And this is your host once again, bringing in inspiring and motivational stories of different career women out there. Ang mga kababayan nating Filipina all over the globe because, of course, Women at Work is a show that showcases the stories of various women in different fields. It's a show that aims to educate, encourage, elevate, and empower women in different industries. And it brings you raw and transformational stories of Filipinas from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, and across the globe. Of course, together with our Filipina OFWs, and we're featuring their world class skills and talents. In this new season, we are gifting our streaming viewers a more delightful features of our modern day Filipino women, focusing on their empowering stories. And so, inviting you all to watch our episodes and expect to see the new, better, if not the best version of themselves through this women empowerment stream show exclusively here on the new channel. All right, thank you so much. Kamusta po tayong lahat? Konting oras na, maggagabi na yan. All right, so good afternoon and good evening. If you're watching wherever you are, please comment down below. You can use hashtag women at work on TNC, TNC Now, Coach Ellen Perez, Women Empowerment, women supporting women, and of course we're very happy that we are on our season 2. Thank you so much to our sponsors, is Venson, all right, and of course our other sponsors, LLIC. Maraming salamat po. And kamusta po kayo? What's going on? How are you preparing for the holidays? Very busy na po ba ang bawat isa sa atin? And still, make sure you take care when you go out. All right. Make sure that we still observe wearing face mask, sanitizing ourselves, hand washing, ayan, paggamit ng alcohol, parte na ng buhay natin 'yan, 'di ba? Kasi talaga naman COVID is still around. Okay. So just a reminder to everyone. Ayan. So what have you been up to this past few weeks? What are your directions? What are your plans? Whether this would be something that is challenging, something that is difficult, keep in mind that you are blessed, you are gifted, and you are here in this beautiful earth for a reason and for a purpose. And so make sure that we are mindful to thank our good Lord for all the blessings that's come along our way, even those challenges, because those trials, those hardships will enable us to be strong, will make us more focused and determined in all the things that we would like to achieve. All right. So, kwentuhan tayo. Kamusta po kayong lahat? Comment down below. And don't forget to share this video, all right? And of course, you can also catch the new channel, specifically our show Women at Work here in YouTube as well. All right. We are available also in YouTube and also here in Facebook. Magandang hapon po muli sa inyong lahat. And today is October 17. Before I introduce our special, beautiful women, woman guest, ayan, Filipino women guest natin na talaga namang kahanga-hanga rin, no? At mayroon ding kakaibang ginagawa na talaga namang very inspiring at medyo naibabalik yung pagiging young at heart natin, 'di ba? Sa kanyang certain hobbies or certain things that she's currently doing as well. Before I introduce her, dear viewers, let's watch this video. Direct, please play the video. Wow! What a beautiful sight! Nabitin ba kayo? Sinadya namin yon dahil gusto namin lubusan yung makilala ang ating guest. What a beautiful sight, refreshing to be under the water, 'di ba? Under the sea. All right. So, um our special guest this afternoon is a Pinay Mermaid, right? 'Di ba? Tama ang rinig niyo. Pinay Mermaid started introducing the mermaiding lifestyle to Filipinos 5 years ago. She is the founder and admin of Mermaids Philippines in the Philippine Mermaid Community. She also took home a coral ambassador crown when she among one of the Philippines representatives in the 2019 World Mermaid Championship held in Guangzhou, China. A real life professional mermaid. O, 'di ba? Ang ganda. A real life professional mermaid. She aims to bring the mermaiding lifestyle closer to every Filipino while advocating marine conservation, women empowerment, and body positivity. All right. So, dear viewers of Women at Work, without further ado, of course, let's all welcome the Queen of the Sea, Miss Amarie Tolentino. Hi, Amarie. Welcome to Women at Work.
Hi, good afternoon. Hi, everyone, to all of our watchers out there. I hope you're having a good day.
Ayan, napakaganda naman talaga. Queen of the Sea talaga. And I've heard ikaw ay nasa Boracay ngayon. Tama ba?
Yes po.
Wow! Ang saya-saya naman, di ba? While we're talking about Queen of the Sea, ayan, we're talking about mermaids, talagang tamang-tama nasa tabing dagat ka, 'di ba? Hi, Amari. So, to our viewers, you can use hashtag TNC now. Amarie Tolentino, all things new. Coach Ellen Perez, Women at Work on TNC, hashtag Women Empowerment. And please do share our video because this is another inspiring story of our modern day Filipino women. Amari, kwentuhan mo naman kami. Can you tell us, eto kasi yung tipong yung mermaiding, mamaya pag-uusapan natin ng marami pa yan at malawak. But can you tell us exactly what you do for our viewers to, further know you? Can you tell us your other day job?
Yes, hi everyone. I'm Mermaid Amarie, but I'm also known as the Pinay Mermaid. As I always say, I also have a human job bukod sa pagiging professional mermaid. So, I'm a senior creative specialist for a US company here. Tapos, yon, basically we make custom products. We help customers create special souvenirs or special uh, items for and customize them for their loved ones in special occasions and distribute that too.
Wow, ang galing naman, 'di ba? So you have that keeping you busy as well. So with that career of yours so far, what are your achievements? I mean, I'm pretty much sure there are so many highlights of that wonderful career. Can you name a few?
With that, luckily the company is very they're very into uh, incentivizing people who are also working hard and also performing well. So, luckily for me, I'm happy to say na I got promoted with as a senior specialist within 1 year of being with the company, and also a lot of recognitions like being one of the top agents during the duration of my stay with the company.
Wow! Talagang ano 'no, kitang-kita naman sa'yo yung how driven you are in the things that you do because nakikita ko yung fire, 'di ba? And with that being said, what can you, let's say, sort of tip to those who are watching us right now? How can they really say that they're already reaping the hard works, all they're reaping all the blessings that they can in terms of whatever they're doing, whatever career it is, kasi 'di ba, syempre at the end of the day talagang whatever work it is, whether it's something like a hobby, it's a passion, it's really like a corporate job or a business, um you would want to feel really at the end of the day you're you're reaping all those fruits, all those blessings, pagkatapos mong mahirapan, I mean, sumakit ang ulo mo or whatnot. What can you suggest or what can you say to our viewers, the things na parang, ano ba yung dapat mo rin kahit papaano you're doing for yourself para naman ma-enjoy mo rin yung mga paghihirap mo. Kasi minsan, karamihan sa atin, sige lang kahit ng kahit, napaka-workaholic, nakakalimutan lang magpahinga or, to give something for themselves.
Yes, I would suggest, of course, we always have to, remember to always reward ourselves as well for the things that we do. And yung for me, yung mga accomplishments, of course, it's really nice if you get monetary return. But at the same time, how we can maybe stay a little bit motivated, we always have to go back. How does our job makes us feel? Like for example, ako dun sa job ko, it's always like the conversations I have with people. Like the kind of job that I do, I help them make their special occasions more special. So I'm always excited to talk to them, and at the same time, it's something na helps me do my job better. So ako, I would suggest na instead of looking at our jobs as a daily routine, we try to take a look at things, how to make it more fun, or why are we there in the first place aside dun sa monetary benefits that we reap from our job. And when we do good, it shows dun sa work natin, then of course, always take the time to reward ourselves. Kasi at the end of the day, tayo yung naghihirap, we're the one who's working hard for what we earn.
Very well said, Amari. I like how you say na yun nga, yung rewarding yourself, no? And at the same time, you look at your job as something that not will not just give you the monetary result, but something that is fun, that you really like what you're doing, and very engaging. Yung sinabi mo nga
Mhm.
talagang you communicate with your customers, 'di ba? With your clients ng talagang with enthusiasm, 'di ba? Yan eh. And of course, in reality, the real world, maraming challenges. So, how do you manage those challenges? Na minsan parang, naku, nawawalan ka na ng gana or parang, ay naku, this will not make it work. Wag na lang. So how do you manage your challenge? Maybe some of our viewers watching us will get some ideas also on how to, make those challenges be something easy to handle.
Mm, ako po, how I look at things is that, of course, first, you always think yung sarili mo yung kakampi mo. You always have to be your number one supporter. Kasi we can always have support groups which are always helpful, but at the same time, is when you're really, really feeling down, don't let yourself leave you as well. Ikaw yung unang-unang nandyan para sa'yo. And at the same time, while we try to strive and do our best, sometimes we always have to look at things as well na hindi naman kasi tayo perfect. So, we always have to also accept to be critical to ourselves. Like, what did I do wrong? Ano ba yung pwede ko pang gawin to improve? What are the challenges na siguro nagawa ko this time, but next time around, I can do something better. So be your number one supporter, but at the same time, be your critic as well. I think that's one way that we can go past the challenges that we have. And like what I mentioned kanina, we always have to seek support. We can have different support groups. We can always ask, especially yung mga tao na knowledgeable about dun sa career natin or dun sa job natin. Kasi for sure, they always know something that they may be willing to advise and give us as well dun sa mga nalalaman nila. So we can also improve and learn from them.
Wow! Alam mo, that is something also very new, no? Yung sinabi mo na. Kasi minsan nakakalimutan natin. Ang ganda nung sinabi mo. I just would like to echo it for our viewers watching us right now. Very empowering when you say na yung sa sarili mo, wag mong kalimutan, kakampi mo yung sarili mo, di ba? Kasi baka mamaya ikaw mismo sa sarili mo, back in your mind na nag-iisip na, teka, kaya ko ba to? Or parang pinagdududahan mo rin yung sarili mo, ikaw na mismo yung not giving an assurance to yourself that you can do these things, right? And it's also very nice to know that you are very humble in terms of reaching out for others for help, looking for an organization or community that can also support you. But most importantly, support yourself. Maniwala ka rin sa sarili mo. I like that. Ang ganda ng pagkakakonteksto mo nun, Amari. And so, tell us, how is it? Parang napaka-busy mo, ang daming aktibidades, ang daming ganap. So, can you give us a picture of what's a day like for you, Amari?
Ako po, when I'm not taking a mermaid's day off, kasi yung kind of work ko po, of course, during the night, I work for my human job, but at the same time, all throughout the day, my mermaid life is 24/7. So, I always plan my schedule kasi po I host mermaid classes, so I entertain inquiries, I help the possible students parang know kung ano ba yung class na will be for them, will best suit them. And at the same time, I'm into community building. So, dun sa Mermaids PH po, ito po yung community namin. Like right now, we are planning on our event for November. It will be a mermaids gathering, but at the same time, we want to incorporate marine conservation. So, trying to reach out to organizations, how we can help each other out, para the event itself is medyo magiging output kami that will be towards conservation po. And then, aside from that, yun, the usual, entertaining people or giving a helping hand dun sa mga nag-start sa mermaid journey nila. And yun, yung mga ask saan ba makakabili ng tail or ano yung magandang gawin regarding this. If hindi ako marunong lumangoy, what should I do? And of course, aside from that, yun, part ng daily routine ko po ang family. A video call sa aking mga pamangkin. Yan. Tapos, also, I like traveling. So, trying to find new places to eat, new places to explore as well. Yun po.
Very productive. Wow, indeed. Nakakatuwang pakinggan yan na you're balancing everything, right? So, batiin naman natin ang ating mga
Ayan, nandiyan
viewers,
si
'di ba?
Ayin, saka si Belle. Hello, Ayin. Hello,
Yeah, yes.
Belle.
Sabi ni Ian, hello, Amarie. And sabi naman ni Belle, our goddess mermaid coach. Wow. And also my cousin, our regular viewer, Manny
Hello po.
Parale. Hello, cousin, family watching from Santa Rosa, Laguna. Hello, hello. May mga ibang hindi pa napapakilala, baka nahihiya. If you have any questions or comments or whatnot, feel free to chat and share our videos because, of course, we have here another beautiful, inspiring story and another empowering show for everyone to see. Ayan. So, is there any particular Amari person or any not kahit wala namang particular person pero or let's say situations or whatnot, who do you look up to in terms of career and personal growth?
Ako po, no one really in particular kasi tayo, I believe we growth, may growth tayo. So sometimes you have different seasons sa buhay din natin. So when I was starting, yan, I always watch yung mga videos nila Mermaid Hannah, tapos yung mga Mermaid Karil, because they are really like graceful, and then they also have ocean conservation advocacies. So they're the ones that I look up to when I was starting. But at the same time, I also like watching different inspirational videos. Kahit nga hindi po sa same industry, sometimes may mga when you browse kasi it's a rabbit hole eh. Basta 'di ba, the algorithm bibigyan ka na niya ng iba't ibang mga videos you can watch or yon. So iba-iba po sa iba't ibang industry din. So, depende. And sometimes, what am I trying to look for ba? Parang if I'm specifically looking for advice on a particular topic, yan, I also browse different inspirational videos.
Sabi din nga dito ni no, thank you for answering that, no. Amari, sabi dito ni Rosita Rejas Daroy. Hi, Amari, galing mo magsalita. Watching from San Pedro, Laguna also.
Hi,
And
tita.
I totally agree with her, 'di ba? Very spontaneous ka and alam mo it's really intentionality and coming from the heart, yung walang halong pagbobola-bola at talagang straight to the point. At
I coach,
eto na. Yes.
ayun po pala, sorry, since you mentioned yung yan, when we're talking about mga inspiration and all, ano din pala, I would like na isingit lang konti. One of the things that drives me the most kasi din is my family, lalo yung inang ko, ganyan. So, when I try to do things, especially if I'm trying to parang reach a certain goal when it comes to my job. Kasi I always think of, saan ko ba gustong dalhin next yung inang ko or kaya yung pamangking ko, parang saan ko ba gusto ko silang bilan ng Jollibee whenever they want, gusto ko silang bigyan ng dress, Elsa dress kapag birthday nila. So I think that's also one thing that we could, parang sometimes, something that we can also look forward for, yung mga yung pwedeng ma-benefit ng family natin pag meron tayo mga success na nangyayari sa atin. Yun, singit ko lang po.
Wonderful. Ang gandang singit nun kasi, extending blessings, di ba? And you'll never go wrong if you share your blessings and especially to your loved ones. That's wonderful. Ang ganda ng pagkakasingit mong yan. Ayan. So,
Ayan, birthday
ang
po kasi ng
ating,
pamangking ko. Ayan.
yan, happy birthday naman sa iyo. At speaking of birthdays, mabanggit ko lang din ang pamangkin ko mga nag-birthday din.
Ayan.
Yan, Vince Perez, happy birthday. Adrian Perez, happy birthday too. Ayan. Pati rin ang pamangkin ni Amari. Anong pangalan ng pamangkin mo?
Si Miracle. Yan. So, Miracle.
Miracle. Happy birthday also. Ayan. At sa lahat nagsa-celebrate ng birthdays this month, maligayang bati po sa inyong lahat. All right. So, speaking of birthdays, 'di ba? We are so young at heart pag nakakakita tayo ng sea creatures at may mga theme pa nga ng birthdays na talagang
Mhm.
mermaids o kaya naman talagang under the water birthday adventure, yung mga ganun ba? So, to all who is watching us na ngayon medyo baka bago lang sa kanilang pandinig itong mermaiding. So, ano ba 'yan? Mary, Queen of the Sea, what is mermaiding lifestyle all about?
Mermaiding po, of course, like what we all know, ang mermaid kasi, it's a universal symbol. As long as you see a half human, half tail, automatically mermaid na yan. You know it. Kahit sa ibang country pa yan, iba-iba lang yung tawag, but you will be able to recognize it. So, the mermaiding lifestyle po, it's giving into that hobby, parang giving into your younger self na to enjoy being a mermaid, but at the same time, we want to use the platform to create possible impact na we can use this to reach out to others, parang we can do volunteer
Mm,
works, we can advocate about marine conservation, about
mhm,
positivity, and yun po, body positivity, that's a very big thing that we always advocate about. Kasi po when we say mermaiding, ang iniisip agad nila kailangan sexy, kailangan
mm,
maganda. The usual ano po stereotype that we think of. But the mermaiding lifestyle, it is being a mermaid comfortably in your own body. Kahit anong itsura mo, kahit may bilbil ka, that's okay. Kahit sabihin nilang balyana ka, that's okay. Because balyana is a sea creature. So,
mm.
everyone is accepted. And for me, that's the kind of mermaiding lifestyle that we are trying to promote po.
How are you introduced to this? I mean, paano mo to nalaman? O ikaw lang talagang kusang naggumawa ng ganito?
Ano po, hindi ko po alam na gusto ko palang maging siren until I was 30 years old. Kasi nung
Hmm.
una, how it happened is, ano lang po, bucket list. I tried scuba diving just to cross out my bucket list. And that's when I
Mm,
discovered, totoo pala yung sinasabi nila na underneath the ocean is a different world na ang dami mong
mm,
makikita na kakaiba. So that's when my love for the underwater started. And then, I learned free diving. Yun naman po yung magda-dive ka just with your breath hold, and still discovering the underwater. And I thought then next, oh, I want a good picture. I want a nice picture. So naturally, I wanted to become a mermaid. And that's when it started. I started wearing a tail, and nung una hobby lang siya, I get started being invited to parties, to events, and pati sa TV. Tapos, that's when I discovered, pwede pala siyang gawing professional or gawing career. Tapos
mhm.
po, also, during that time then, that's when I felt na me and other ano din po merman or merfolks, we felt na medyo mahirap to start the hobby. So that's when we built the community para we have people who has the same hobby. Now we can help each other out. We can swim together, we can share resources. At the same time, meron kaming group na pwedeng gumawa ng outreach events and mga cleanup drives, mga ganun po.
Wow! So parang nag-ano na 'no, nag-evolve na, 'di
Mhm.
ba? Later nag-evolve na siya talaga. And talking about pictures later on our second half of the show, we'll show some pictures, beautiful
Mhm.
pictures of the mermaids at baka rin yun sa mga ating kababayan na nanonood ngayon na minsan nagsasabi na ibabalita sa news, 'di ba? May nakitang mermaids, ganyan. May nakitang mga hmm, ganun nga, mermaids sa lugar nito sa Batangas or whatnot. Baka mamaya, yun nga, kayo yung mga nakikita nilang yun, right? And it's good to know also na you're also representing, you know, environmental stewardship and at the same time, yung being young at heart, 'di ba? Na you're also being invited in events or parties kasi marami din talaga nagti-theme party na gusto nila yung mermaids and all of those. Bibitinin muna namin po kayo to all our viewers watching us at medyo pagpapahingahin natin ang ating Queen of the Sea, Miss Amarie, at babalikan po natin siya for more interesting kwentuhan, questions, and of course, wondering. the sea creature's life. Ayan, kukwentuhan pa niya tayo maya-maya. So, sit back and relax. So, all our viewers watching us, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. You're watching Women at Work. Ang galing mo, panalo ka. We'll be right back for more. Stay tuned.
Juan Lu and his puppets face to face with special guests Makata Tawanan, Jess Box, and the Lunaria Marionette Show.
Salita. Alam mo, Tito Ando, kung wala ako, magsasalita ka mag-isa. Kung wala ako, wala kang masusuot. Kung wala ako, wala kang nakakain.
November 13, Sunday, 7 p.m. at the La Verdad Auditorium in Apalit, Pampanga. Buy your tickets now and see you soon, face to face.
I was diagnosed with androgenic alopecia when I was 25 years old. And then when I turned around 35 or 36, late 30s, I had another check again. Kasi gusto ko ma-establish talaga kung ano eh. Kasi grabe, hindi siya balik siya ng balik. Parang walang remedy, ganon. My full legal name, Aurora Jean Perez, but you can call me Ellen. Nung baby ako, I have hair, pero sobrang nipis. And dati naman kasi, even old generation, my parents, or yung mga nakakatanda sa atin, hindi naman natin alam yung terminology alopecia. Conscious ka kasi konti lang yung hair mo. And nung lumalaki ka na, and humaharap ka na sa school, and I'm a person pa naman na talagang into public speaking. Naku-conscious ako kasi napapansin nga na itong bunbunan ko, yung crowning glory ng babae, wala akong masyadong hair doon, or minsan talaga halos wala. I underwent really to a doctor, to a hospital, clinic, na-check ako. After 26, 27, and then 30-ish plus, I went back. And yun nga, I was told that my scalp is already closed and less chance of hair growth. To be honest, I got sad. I don't want to say depressed because I don't want to encourage it, but nakakaiyak siya, nakakalungkot. I started in my feeds, in my social media, Svensson. The logo itself, parang wow, relaxed, hindi yung pushy. The people who are telling their stories, the people who are using it, they're credible, they're reliable, and I felt like parang reliable to ah. So to myself lang. So yeah, I wrote to Svensson, and my queries or my request has been granted, and I'm blessed that from then on, I started my treatment December 2021, and I finally see hope.
It's only been 6 months, but the results are great. The results is actually already apparent from afar. It looks like you have a full head of hair. So this is already looking good because it starts with that white pointed tip and it thickens. That's a good indicator that these strands are healthy replacement hair.
Yung mga aha moment ko sa Svensson, ang dami. Revelation siya of solution talaga. And talagang merong treatment result-oriented. I got curious with the treatment. Parang kakaiba. Since I've tried it already, I've realized na totoo nga, hindi siya yung minamadali, hindi yung mabilisan na treatment. So, nakakatuwa lang. It gives you assurance and hope. And in this challenging, changing times, it's great to know that you have a partner, a solution, a family like Svensson who will bring out the best in you.
Hello, good evening, and welcome back to the new channel. And you're still watching Women at Work. Ang galing mo, panalo ka. All right, kamusta po tayong lahat? Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. And I believe we have about 70 viewers watching us for tonight. Ayan, maraming salamat for staying with us and keeping, of course, choosing to watch. This is streaming online show, Women at Work. At sit back and relax. Babalikan po natin si Amari. I'm pretty much sure lahat po tayong 70 viewers right now watching us would like to see her and hear her story. But before anything else, I'd like to let you know that the new channel is an online alternative new media platform of online shows for people on the go. So please do watch all our shows as seen on screen. Imagine having your own show, your own playlist, your own content. But we make it easier for you. TNC aims to transform the lives of our viewers through engaging, authentic, and original content. Our channel is a responsible global 24 by 7 platform that showcases Filipino talent, global influencers, cultural intelligence, and ingenuity. And of course, Women at Work, mapapanood niyo po yan every Monday, 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. You can watch it live here on Facebook and in YouTube or replay. You can also follow us on Instagram, listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Just simply search hashtag TNC Now. And for sponsorships, please email now at thenewchannel.com. That's once again, email now at thenewchannel.com or send us a direct message and enjoy these life changing shows because we made them for you. All right. So once again, thank you so much to Loren International Corporation, LLIC, and of course to Svensson. Maraming salamat po. Ayan, at banggitin naman natin ang mga viewers natin. Ang dami nilang comments, nakakatuwa. Guillermo Gilin Crisologo, Go Amarie Tolentino, sabi niya. Ayan, thank you so much. At sabi rin dito ni Karen Apanay, proud of you, Amari. Yanili D. Fan, sabi rin niya, go, 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 Coach Amari. Wow. At since lahat sila ay talagang commending and recognizing and acknowledging Amari, tawagin na natin muli ang ating special guest for this afternoon and tonight, the Queen of the Sea, Miss Amari Tolentino. Amari, ang dami nating viewers. They're about 70 plus.
Thank you po. Thank you po sa lahat na nanonood tonight.
At
Salamat
ang
ng
gaganda ng
marami.
mga sinasabi nila talaga. Tuwan-tuwa rin sila talaga sa'yo. And they're very grateful and thankful to you and nai-inspire mo talaga silang lahat. 'Di ba? So, ayan. Batiin mo silang lahat.
Yes po. Ano po, dun sa sinabi niya, I am grateful for them. Kasi I always say it talaga na, yung iba po kasi dyan, mga students ko, na I always learn together with my students. I learn and grow along with them. So, thank you sa lahat ng mga nanonood dyan. Ayan. Hi,
Amari,
Beb. Ayan.
Ayan, 'di ba? Nakakatuwa talaga and they're really very active online sending some messages. Ayan, you can also send some questions or comments as well. Binanggit mo na yung students, no? So, tanungin ko na rin 'to, na-excite ako, nagwo-wonder din ako. So, when you say students, so ibig mo sabihin, you hold classes? Or I mean, pwedeng someone who interested na mag-mermaiding, pwede ka mag-provide ng class? How do you do that?
Yes po. So, the good thing is about it is that SSI, it's an internationally global organization. It's a training organization that recognized na there is a possibility of people wanting to be a mermaid. So, they created the mermaid courses which I teach sa via SSI po. So, we have different kinds of lessons. They can take a basic class or if they want a more in-depth knowledge and skills naman, we also have full courses that they can enroll in. Ano po, we accept 6 years old and up. And ako, ang mga students ko po, sometimes I even have like 50 years old students, mga 45. It's really for everyone eh. As long as you really want to start the hobby and marunong kang lumangoy. Yon, pwede pong mag-enroll.
Papaano yung may konting fear sa ilalim ng dagat, yung mga gano'n or medyo marunong lumangoy pero hindi masyado, puwede bang maturuan pa 'yan?
Pwede naman po. We don't give up on them as long as marunong silang lumangoy. If po yung fear sa lalo na sa dagat, that's I would say it may not be normal but it's common kasi tayong mga Pinoy, 'di ba? Parang lumaki tayo na hindi lagi nakakadagat even though ang dami-daming we are surrounded by sea. So, yes, I don't think na wala na silang hope. I still accept them pero po we take it at their own pace. So, how I do the classes is that separate po yung session natin kung mga advanced swimmers na compared dun sa iba naman na medyo nag-start pa lang and they have fear of the deep. So, dun muna kami sa medyo mas mababaw mag-umpisa until they continue to practice and gradually, hopefully, they end up swimming in our ocean home. Kasi we all want to experience ano bang meron sa dagat.
Naku, imagine ko lang na parang ang saya-saya, ang ganda-ganda, pero parang my gosh, di ba parang hindi makakagalaw yung feet mo nun, di ba? Kasi with the tail, tama ba? So medyo challenging yun. Tama ba?
Medyo po. Yun din yung parang somehow I tell people na it's like, it's grace and power at the same time when you're doing mermaiding. Kasi di ba yung mga Navy, sila naka-bind yung paa nila. So we almost do the same thing. We are limited with our movements, so we really need to train and be skilled. But at the same time, make it look graceful, make it look like we're happy with what we're doing, make it look magical. Yon, that's the magic of being a mermaid. Making it look easy kahit hindi naman talaga.
And at the end of the day, what's your fulfillment doing mermaiding? I mean, di ba sabi mo nga, ang hirap, di ba? Pero I'm pretty much sure meron kayo na may sayang na idudulot sa inyong mga puso na parang seeing all yourself under the sea and doing all of this with the tail and all. Ano yung fulfillment?
It's it's really a different kind of fulfillment na sa akin is aside dun, personally, when I see myself being able to go at this depth, seeing nice pictures, of course, I get a fulfillment from that. Pero the bigger fulfillment that I feel is kapag po yung mga students ko, they come back to me, sometimes they message me out of nowhere na, Coach, I did this, parang natry ko na to. So, it makes me happy na I saw them starting na takot sa dagat, tapos after a few years or few months, they are able to conquer their fears and mas malalim na yung nararating nila, or sometimes they would come up to me na kasama nila yung mother and kid, nagsuswim together. That's where the parang the fulfillment I get from po. Tapos, yun din, yung isa din is yung sa community. Since we have a community, we started very small. Now, medyo intimate pa din, pero we have members all over the country po who are very active. So, when I see them na nag-start, even with their homemade tails, it makes me feel fulfilled. Now, maybe we are on the right path, maybe we are on the right track, trying to, explore the water and encourage more people to get into the hobby. Yun po, doon po ako nakakakuha ng fulfillment that makes me happy.
Wow! At saka yung sinabi mo rin kanina, Amarie, gusto ko natin pag-usapan din to, yung paano pumapasok dito yung usaping environmental stewardship. Kasi I believe you're also working on that angle na you also support and help marine reservation and then yung clean up ng ating yamang dagat. Paano na-involve dito? Paano sumama itong ganitong cost din? 'Di ba? Kasi you're doing that as well, right?
Yes po. Kasi, at first, of course, whenever you put the tail on, I always say you're already a part of the ocean. Kasi, ocean creature ka, mermaid ka, even lake or kung saan ka man nag-swim, you're already an ocean creature. So, it is your job, it is your responsibility to help take care of our ocean home. So, what we do po, before nung pandemic, we initiate or we have cleanup drives. Though medyo nagka-challenge kasi nga po, di ba, parang limited na yung mga event na pwede natin gawin ng pandemic. But right now, we're also looking at possibilities. Kapag meron nag-organize ng mga cleanup drives, we join. Tapos, we also create advocacy videos na as a mermaid, namumulot tayo ng mga kalat sa dagat or also we have another event coming up. We're gonna visit a Pawikan Hatchery to also take part in the initiatives that they have. So, iba't ibang klase po siya. And also, when it comes, sorry, ang dami ko sinasabi. Pero yun po,
Mm.
ayun, when it comes to classes din po, we always incorporate it. Like, we also educate people how do we properly interact with marine animals. Kasi yun po yung number one, I think, na medyo challenge. Especially sa mga travelers, sa mga tourists. We all want to enjoy the environment, pero we don't know how to properly interact. So, that's where we come in. We also do like educational drives or yung mga information sharing. Yun po, dun po natin ginagamit yung platform natin.
Wow, it's okay ha. Marami kang sinasabi at ang dami nating natututunan at ang daming viewers kasi kumbaga ang daming sangay-sangay ng connecting agenda na siya na na-achieve ng mermaid community niyo, 'di ba? Cleanup drive, fun and being a kid and into inyo personality development, positivity in terms of your body at lahat na entertainment, 'di ba? We
Yes
have
po.
here
Tas
some pictures. Yes, go ahead.
Ay, sige, sorry. Ipasok ko lang din po saglit. Yung upcoming event
Mm.
po namin kasi, it's a tie-up with Cicada. Since we're talking
Mm.
about marine conservation, Cicada po is an organization that is into sustainable clothing. Kasi we all know na yung plastic pollution, that always comes up
Yes.
when it comes to conversations about the environment. But there is also another part where we can take part, which is sustainable clothing, na kung hindi mo naman kailangang itapon, pwedeng i-donate, or kaya po reuse. Wala namang masama kung refashion yung mga natin, yung mga suot natin. So that's another thing po that they can also look at.
Wow, ang galing naman talaga. Ang daming natutulungan at saka ang daming creating of different awareness and being involved in this kind of social activity that helps our country, our community. 'Di ba? Ang ganda ng pagkakasabi mong refashion. Gusto ko yung
Yes,
terminology na 'yon, 'di
refashion.
ba? Direk, can you help us with some photos of Amarie here? Pakita natin itong mga photos na itong napakaganda. Pati nga yung makeup styling, di ba? Tell us the story about this. What is this beautiful picture all about?
Ano po, ito yung first na photoshoot event namin, entitled Encanto, which na-adapt pa rin namin until now. So, Mermaid of Darkness po ang ano ko dito. yung style. Tapos, yung ibang merman, yan, si Yan, saka si Bricks, who are my co-admin sa group, they help me with the makeup as well. Yun. So, nag-photoshoot po kami. That's taken by Bamboo Shoots or Art Buni of Bamboo Shoots.
Wow, ang ganda naman talaga, no? Very creative. Meron pa tayong photos dyan. This one, wow. At saka parang napopromote nyo na rin yung mga, mga beaches ng Pilipinas o yung mga gagandang lugar sa atin, di ba? By doing this, tama?
Yes po, ito po kung saan to kinuhanan since we go to different places. This one, sa may Binukbok area po to. This is a marine protected area. So, maraming different kinds of fishes but at the same time is bawal manguha because they promote sustainability.
Wow, ang ganda ng pagkaka-capture, 'di ba? Kaya siguro baka minsan napabalita na may mga nakita silang mermaids, baka kayo 'yun, tama ba?
Baka po, pwede, ayan. Baka
And
maki-MGS, ganon.
oo, 'di ba? Yes, this one. Wow, so beautiful.
Dito
This is
po,
amazing.
yung po palang picture kanina, sorry, banggitin ko lang, that's captured by Nino Rex using drone photography. Yan. Pero ito po, ginawa po to during our cleanup drive din, yung activity na yon. So, sinisingitan namin ang photoshoot aside dun sa, sa real agenda namin. Tas ito po, this is in Moalboal in Cebu. Yan. So, as you can see, maraming mga sardinas na wala sa lata. Yan. Tapos, this is taken by Christian C. of their seagulls.
Very beautiful, well captured. Ang gandang tignan. Para talagang wow, amazing. And this one, what is this all about? What you're doing this in this photo?
Ito po, this is taken in China. Ito po nung nag-join po ako sa World Mermaid Championship. So, since we were given time to perform, this one I wanted to send a message out. Kaya po ako nakakadena, kinadena ko yung sarili ko habang lumalangoy. It's for parang symbolizing yung mga captive animals. So, that's why, na parang for me po, if captured sila, they are very limited and they need to be free. Tapos at the same time, I wanted to send out a message na ocean is our home. So, ginawa ko siya sa iba't ibang, language para everybody would understand. Yan po yung story behind that.
Very creative, very, very, talagang pinag-isipan ng husto, no? At the same time, yung sending the message across globally, ang galing. And,
Minsan lang po kasi. So, I wanted to take
correct.
that opportunity, di ba? We don't know
And,
kung maulit pa siya eh.
congratulations because you represent the country, 'di ba? You represent the Philippines. You bring home pride, 'di ba? You bring home talagang prestige para sa Pilipinas at sa ating pagiging Pilipina. And this photo, what is this all about? Kasama ba to doon?
No po, this is taken sa Batangas din naman, sa Binukbok area. This is taken by Christian C. And photoshoot po siya. We're trying to showcase kasi yung different kinds of tales din. Parang highlight, din, di ba? Parang mga pagkakaiba, individuality yan. At kasi hindi po usual yung gantong kind ng tale. So that's what we're aiming for there.
Wow. Very beautiful. Ang ganda. And this one?
Ito po, I haven't released this photo, so dito nyo pa lang siya nakita, but this is taken by Christian C as well. We wanted to take a photo na medyo may marine conservation din siya. So as you can see, if you take a closer look, plastic po yung hawak ko dyan, na pinanga-aura-aura ko siya. It looks nice when you first look at it, but 'di ba, hindi naman dapat kasama ang plastic sa ocean home ng mga mermaids. So I wanted to send that message across.
Kumbaga, hindi lang for beautification purposes, enhancing and rebuilding your passion or your hobbies. Nandun na, kasama na rin talaga yung message of, taking care of the ocean, 'di ba? Taking care of the marine life, lahat na. Wow, very interesting. And this one, Amarie, what is this all about?
Kasama po to dun sa isang photoshoot. Tapos, if you will see, medyo para siyang kraken. Parang ganyan sabi nila dyan. Release the kraken yung style. So, mermaids can be pretty, but they can also be fierce and strong. Yan yung a little message na dinidepict nung picture po.
Wow, beautiful. So, I think that's all about it, no? Meron pa ba tayo, Direk? Ayan, eto. Ang ganda rin ito. Anong kwento nito sa likod itong picture na to, Amarie?
Ito po, at still taken by Christian C. Dito naman po, it's about reflections. Lang siya, parang it's simple when you first take a look at it, but at the same time, parang it's something that you take a look at your inner self, na you check yung kung ano ba yung what's deep inside, na you just don't have to be pretty outside, pero the reflections that you have inside and the ripples that you create, yun po yung message nung picture na yan.
Sending different kinds of beautiful messages. Ang galing-galing naman talaga. So, Amarie, being or doing mermaiding, what does this brings you? And what's your final message to those who are watching us? Let's say they're interested to be also part of your group and also na makapag-aral or mag-attend ng class. How can they do that? And, just provide an encouraging message for those who would think, what is this all about? What is mermaid brings to someone like you?
As I always say, the mermaiding lifestyle or the hobby, it's for everyone. Kahit ilang taon ka pa, you can start young. Kahit matanda ka na, you can still give in and fulfill your childhood dreams. It's okay. Kahit anong gender, it's totally okay as well. So, for me po, siguro yung message na let's not let yung realities of our lives, yung hardships, to block our way to do something that we love or give us the fulfillment and fun. So we always can explore ano ba yung mga bagay na makapagpapasaya sa atin, and parang don't get discouraged if other people will tell you na what are you doing, or yung mga stereotyping nila na oh, bading ka kasi nagbubuntot ka. Don't give in to that kasi at the end of the day, they're not the one who's paying your bills. Hindi naman sila yung bibili ng buntot mo. So just go ahead and do it, and at the same time, let's try to learn, do things in a safe way. That's why we have the classes, para we're having fun, pero at the same time, walang malulunod, walang maaksidente, because we're doing it safely. And of course, it's always nice to use yung platform or whatever hobby that you have to create some or send out positive messages, kasi you don't know who it will reach out, who it will affect at the end of the day. And yun lang po. Yun po.
Thank you so much. Very well said. Wow, what a beautiful afternoon and night that you have given our viewers and to our show especially. Dahil Amari, talaga namang nakita ko yung sinceridad mo in terms of helping other people, discovering themselves, helping the community, our environment, and just being really who you are at the end of the day, 'di ba? And doing the things that will make you happy. Continue inspiring a lot of people, a lot of women, and a lot of our kababayans. And more power to you, Amari, and
Thank you
to
po.
the mermaids. Ayan. At pag nakita ko kayo sa dalampasigan at sa dagat, talagang magpapapicture ako sa inyo. Congratulations. You keep safe. And once again, our beautiful guest, Miss Amarie Tolentino,
Thank
Queen
you
of the
po.
Sea.
Thank you
She's
po, and thank
live
you sa
in
lahat ng
Boracay.
nanonood.
She's live in Boracay. Thank you so much. And to all our viewers watching us, maraming salamat po for joining us for another Monday motivational show here in the new channel. And once again, this is your host, Ellen Perez, shining for God to be a light for others. Join us again next Monday for another Women at Work. Ang galing mo, panalo ka. See you next Monday. Bye!
Bye-bye.